Much happier. Hi there guys, good morning. So I know it's been a fat minute since I've made a YouTube video, but we have, do you see who that is? We have Mr. FITZ over for her second day of daycare. So I really hope I have some clips from his first day of daycare and about a year and a half, 2 years after his board and train. I had not seen him, and we had quite the first day of daycare. Down. It's down. Dialing up. Down. No, come on. He was not happy. He needed quite the refresher. But since then, Mama said he's going for walks again, doing great. So I hope I have some clips I'm able to insert here so that then you guys can see that today on his second day of daycare, already he was so much happier to see me. Last time he growled at me when he saw me. Today he had his tail wagging, very excited, so that was nice to see. So yeah, I'm like, hopefully with this video again, I hope I have some clips. I just want to give some like contrast of sometimes what the first day of daycare looks like when a dog hasn't been here in a while, and then once like, oh, it's Miss Haley, this is what we do, we have a lot of fun, I get naps, I get treats, I get to play with other dogs, I get to see this crazy cat, like it's not that bad. So yeah, I'm like, I just wanted to get back into the groove of things. I've been off, my board and trains went home about 2 weeks ago. So I've been kind of on like vacation. I still have had boarders and lessons and stuff like that, so it's not really vacation. But I have him for daycare today, and then I have 2 dogs coming tomorrow for daycare, and then my next board and train comes on Thursday, which is a German Shepherd that has come to a lot of my group classes, and yeah, he's here for the whole enchilada, specifically learning how to be bored. Their family is expecting a little baby, and he can be quite reactive, like on plays he'll bark at the TV. He's dog reactive on walks, so just a little cleanup there because he's actually already been to a board and train. So yeah, so here with Mr. FITZ, I'm going to grab Blake, and I'm going to take Blake and FITZ for a walk together, so you guys will see that now. He is just rocking and rolling today. He gave me 0 issue. So I put him on place and I told him, let's go, we're going for a walk. And no issue this time. I am so proud of you, FITZ. Brought these 2, we're going up to the park. Just gonna go have some fun. Good boy, FITZ. That's a good boy. Okay, let's go. FITZ, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you, FITZ. Okay, so we just made it up to the park. FITZ, Claire, and Blake, and looks like I just checked my camera roll. I do have some videos from him from his first day of daycare, and you'll see how resistant he was. Mom had not been able to take him for walks, and now she said that she can go for walks every single day with him. That was her homework after daycare. And I guess it was like a month ago now. Claire, no, looking for squirrels. But I keep looking behind me because I'm like, he's still tiny. I gotta keep an eye on him. But I am so happy to see him. He literally gave me no struggle. So when we were in the house, he was on place. I told him, let's go. And that was that decision where he could go, I could either hunker down here and get a correction for not listening, or I can just move right along with Miss Haley because I like to go for walks. So in that moment he chose FITZ. FITZ. Good boy, sit. Good. Down. Good boy. Okay. And I do think I have a clip of me trying to get him to lay down last daycare. Oh my God, that he would not lay down. And he knows it, guys. Again, he's been through a full board and train. He knows the whole enchilada. He knows all. He knows the e-collar. He knows how to walk on leash. And I think that's where people struggle, where it's like, I think that's what we kind of came down to, is that he wasn't wearing the e-collar enough. Mom wasn't pushing him past those moments that he didn't want to go, where it's like he needs to go for a walk. So you need to make him get out that door. I mean, look at him now. literally just right at my side. So this is really awesome to see. I'm so happy, and he seems so much happier. You know, he's going for walks. Come on, Fitzy. He's going for walks. He's getting out more. The weather's warming up. You know, today it's a little chilly. Claire, no, weather's warming up. I'm just so proud of him. I am so pleased. So pleased. So I'm like, I'm gonna get off here. I'll take some videos of him, and I'll talk to you guys later. Good boy, Fitzy. Okay. Fitzy, you're such a good boy. Fitzy, you're such a good boy. I'm so proud of you, honey. So proud of you. So proud. Okay. I mean, this is just, oh. So tiny. Okay, so Mr. Fitzy is now awake from his nappy. It's probably, I think it's like 11 or 11:30, and you can hardly even see him. He's there though. He's there. Something he has always struggled with is brushing. So his mommy brought over his brush today, and I am going to practice brushing him. So something that maybe you don't know, if you watch my videos and you keep up with me, you know this, but you can use the e-collar to extinguish any sort of attitude or pushback. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So first I'm just going to kind of see how he does. I start easy. I start on the back. That's very easy. And right now, you can't really see him. He's just so tiny. He's giving me he's licking his lips, and that can be a warning sign that, hey, he might snap, he might bite. Fitz is no stranger to biting, and he has no shame in it either. And that's kind of a stigma little dogs have, but it makes sense. You know, they're so used to being picked up and dragged on the leash, and if you want to make them do something, you can, because they're little. With a bigger dog, you can't. I wish you guys could really see what I was doing, though. I could try. No. And I don't know where my tripod is. I guess I'll just keep you here. I literally have like 2 shoes stacked on top of each other. I'm clearly off my filming game. Okay, so I'm just going to keep brushing him. And here too, I'm not just I'm very, and this is stuff that, I will reiterate with his mom, but being nice and gentle, while at the same time also making sure you are brushing him, properly, which means all the way down to the skin. It does feel like he might have a little bit of a mat, and that might be from his harness. But a big part of this with the dogs is they need to trust that you're fair and that you respect them, and I understand ooh, that little mat, ooh, I know that probably hurt. So I'm not just going to brush him, and hurt him, so it's that's a big part of doing nail trims, brushing your dogs out. Is that you are you're being gentle with your dogs. I mean, there's just some stuff you see online, and it's oh, no wonder the dog doesn't like brushing, and he's actually being really good. So I'm going to snap off. No. Hey. He gets so tense. Radar. Down. Good, it's okay. It's okay. So in these moments, take your time. So I'm just going to clip off his e-collar. I actually put him on a cute little, look how tiny that is. So cute. But hold up his chin. Get in here. And this is typically how I like to groom my dogs, whether it's nails or brushing. I like to just put them on place, hold them accountable for a down. Good boy. Good boy. And I just try not to be super invasive. And that too is like, if you have a dog that really struggles with nail trims, being brushed, you don't need to get it all done in one day. You know, that's something that I definitely suggest, like with nail trims, is that, good boy. And that's the thing, like, I know it hurts. You know, he's got food around his mustache. That you don't need to do, like, the whole body in one day. And he's a small dog, so yes, I'm gonna do his whole body. Like if I'm doing nails, like you don't need to do all 4 paws if your dog is really struggling in one day. You can do like 1 paw a day, you know, sort of thing. So it's like, I think sometimes we just get so, you know, go-getter, but it's like, that's where dogs start to have an unpleasant experience when, and that's where whether it's, I know. And I'm using that strategically. Like when I see him kind of get like right there, like I know this kind of hurts. Using that to kind of calm him down. And yeah, I mean, that's where it's like in this sort of stuff, you've noticed he doesn't have his e-collar on. But I'm not correcting him right now because he's not having attitude. And that's what I correct for. Like if they're just like, no, you're not gonna touch me, you're not gonna brush me, screw you. That's what's gonna warrant a correction. But like right now, like if I got a mat and I was brushing through it kind of forcefully and that hurt him, I'm not gonna correct him for that, you know, like it hurt. So here, I mean, even here, like, I'm just trying to be very gentle. He's got a little bit of tangles on the end of his ear. I know this video might be kind of boring, but like, that's the thing with each dog that comes here for daycare. Every dog, you know, their needs and what their owners want them to, you know, have worked on is different. So like for him, his is, you know, just maintaining like his walk and the brushing. So this is what we're gonna focus our time on. Is him, and that's where, again, we're laying this back to mom, because who knows, you know, maybe she is trying to rush the brushing because she knows he doesn't like it and just wants it to be over, but it's like, that's why he doesn't like it, it's because you're rushing. So how long is this? 7 minutes, not too bad. Not too bad for Haley time. So, you know, that's the thing with brushing, it should feel really good. It should feel like a massage. It shouldn't be like, oh God, you know, mom's going in with the brush. So now I'm going to have to kind of stand him up. Good boy, Fitzy. And he's got a bunch of grass stuck in his legs. So again, I'm using that as my kind of like, calm down, it's okay. You know, as a little guy, he gets himself so worked up sometimes. And even the goal with this session isn't necessarily to brush out every single mat and every single tangle and, you know, get all that grass out. Like, that's not necessarily the goal here. You know, the goal is to teach them, like, again, we're fair. We're not trying to rush through this. You know, I understand, like, oh yeah, that tingle, that probably hurts. Let me go get some conditioner, let it sit, and then I'll comb it out. So, you know, it's all about how the dogs perceive things. And that's why, like, this sort of stuff, grooming, nail trimming, good boy, I like to do frequently, and I like to do it, you know, the dogs are young, obviously, and that's the thing with him, like, he goes to a groomer, like, it's not like he's, you know, one of those dogs that never goes to the groomer when he really needs to. He goes to the groomer. But it's something that I focus, like, with Radar. Like, that was, like, one of the first things I did with him was, because I knew he was going to be a big dog, was nail trims, looking at his teeth, looking in his ears, looking in his eyes. And you might be able to hear him whining because good boy. Again, even doing this, like when I need to brush his neck, good boy. I'm not just like grabbing his head and pushing it up. It's like I'm slowly grabbing underneath his chin. Good boy, Fitzy. It's like even this video, you know, obviously it's in my YouTube video now. I'm going to send this over to Mom so now she can watch this. She can watch how I'm doing this. Good. Good. So yeah, I mean, there's that balance of, okay, yes, I need to groom you. Like, I know you don't love it. Radar. You can't see him. His paw right here. I know you don't love it, but like, we have to do this. So it's trying to find that balance of, I know I'm going to, no. See, he loves this. Dude. What are you doing all the way over here? Wait your turn. I mean, that's where, so Radar, he has a really positive reinforcement history of grooming. Cause like he really likes it. Also, he loves dogs. Radar, no. Place. No. Okay. Good. But besides the point. So yeah, I'm like, I think I've said everything I really need to say about grooming, but going nice and slow, you know, but at the same time, like as I was saying, it's finding that balance of like, yes, I'm going to be fair, I'm going to take my time, I'm going to be gentle, but also like here, like if I need you to stand up, I put my hand under your belly, help you stand up, and I'm going to brush your leg. So it's even that, like, good boy, Radar. Even that turns into a cue. So like when he feels me put my hand under his belly, that means it's time to stand up. So it's all those little things that dogs, it's about the predictability of like, you know, and letting him not necessarily have like consent in the grooming, but understanding like, okay, she brushes my chin and then she has me stand up, and even here, like I'm holding up a lot of his weight for him. So like he's not really having to do like a lot of work. And then even here, like I'm gonna turn him. Good boy. And I'm just like so, and okay, so you can kind of see, like I have my hand, like my palm is on the inside of his leg. So I'm supporting this whole leg. But like it's so, you know, you do this enough times, it becomes very predictable where he's not like, oh no, what is she brushing now? It's like, you know, you stand up and I start brushing your butt. Like these things start becoming very predictable so that they don't feel so, you know, it just makes the dogs feel a little more in control and a little more open. Let me get this tail. It just makes them feel a little more at ease with the process. And this also goes for training. Like, that's why we're so, like, we have so many, like, rules where it's like, you know, we're on a walk. You walk on the left side and you walk at my side. When we pass by a dog, no, we don't lunge and bark at them. You know, when we come in from the walk, then we go to place. And then from the place, then we'll go to our crate and then we'll eat dinner and we'll stay in there for an hour. And it's like, they just know. It's that predictability. Good boy, Fitzy, down. Good boy. It's that predictability in the routine. And this is the predictability in the grooming. So now at this point, I just have one more arm. No. Shh. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Good. So that's it. I'm like, I'll probably brush him one more time before he leaves. Just a little, you know, final brushing, you know, so he doesn't look, because it's so wet out. He's like covered in grass. He's here. I'll show you guys. He's like covered in grass. He's a little grass stained. Fitzy. So I'll give him one like final brushing before he leaves, but that's about it. So that's 15 minutes. That's Radar. Wow. Radar, no. Place. I should have had his e-collar on me. You know, hey, reality, isn't it? So yeah, I'm like, that's where I like about, recording this stuff. I like to post it on YouTube for you guys, but then also I can send it to his mom and have mom watch it. Because yeah, I take my time. I'm not rushing through it. I'm not like, I need to brush every tangle, every curl. I need to get it done in 5 minutes. It's like, it'll take as long as it needs to. I'll go at FITZ's pace. Go boy, honey. And I also strategically do it like when they're tired. I'm not going to do it, even though he just came out of his crate, he's tired. He's at daycare. He's already had a walk. He's had some training. He's tired. I'm not going to do it, after they've been in their crate for 5 hours. They haven't had a walk yet. They haven't even gone potty. That's not the time to do it. So, yeah. I'm like, I hope that was helpful. This is, like I was saying, every dog comes here kind of for a different reason. And for Fitz today, it was to work on that grooming, work on that brushing. You being a good boy. And then just keeping up and, keeping his obedience sharp and just making sure he's on the right track. Because like I was saying, when he came over about a month ago, he was not on the right track. So it's nice to see, and that's, I think too, you can see that once the training's there, it is very easy to get back on track. But once you're off the track, it can be kind of hard to get back on. But once the training's there, it's always there, so it's never bad to have a refresher. It's never bad to, even if I'm not your trainer, if you feel like you're kind of slacking with your dog, reach out to your trainer. There's just some things, like you can't remember everything. Even me, like even just so I didn't even have Radar's e-collar on me. I told him to go to place, and he went to place and then broke again, came off place again. So it's like, it happens, we forget things. So it's like, don't feel bad about reaching out to your trainer. I mean, that's what you paid them for, So, yeah, guys, okay, I'll talk to you later. Like I said, it's about 11:30, I think, now. I don't know. I don't have a watch on. About 11:30, so he'll probably just chill here for, I don't know, another hour. We'll probably go outside, have a little social, and then he'll probably come back on place, and then before he goes home, we'll have another walk, Like, that's about it. That's the thing about my daycare, is that it's not just like, go, 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 play all day. Oh, my God. And that's the thing, too, though. Fitz doesn't really even like to play. So it's like, that's why I call it, a structured daycare. So that's what it is. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you later. Okay, time to wake up Mr. Fitzy. Isn't it sad? Empty kennel room. Just Mr. Fitz. So as always, I always have the e-collar on me. It's actually funny. I haven't used the e-collar at all today. It's like 2 o'clock now. Haven't needed it. So good boy. So no rushing out of the crate, as always. Whether you're in current training or you've been trained 10 years ago. There's the cat. Not rushing out of the crate. Fitz, okay, let's go. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Thomas is literally bigger than him. Fitz, sit. Good boy, honey. Okay. Let's go. Good boy, Fitzy. And come over here, Fitz, place. Good boy. Down. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Fitz, sit. Good boy. Wait. Good boy. Good job, buddy. So, right there you saw. Let him make that choice. He didn't break the step, so I didn't correct him for it. Okay, let's go. I don't want to go in the wet grass. Isn't he just so cute? Wee! Wee! Good boy. Fitz, come. Yay! Good boy. Fitz, okay. Down, stay. He's so cute. No, down. It's okay. Down. Good. Stay. You just try again. No biggie. Let those mistakes happen. Good boy. Good. And this time, I won't recall him out of the down stay. I'll go back to him. Give him some pets. Good boy. Remind him to stay. Like, let those mistakes happen. It's okay. Good job. Fitz, come. Yeah! Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Okay. Fitz, come. Yes! Good boy. Good boy, Fitz. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy.